Hello everyone guys. Hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Good morning whenever you're seeing this video. So today I will do a thing bit differently. What I trying to do is today is I will only record trades. I will not record the entire video when I usually sit for 1.5 hours, 1 hour. So what you have seen in the previous video that I have record entire thing like my pauses, my thinking, and unnecessary like just staring the market if the market is not moving. So just to save your time and my time as well, what I try to do today is I will record only particular trades whenever I think that this is the setup that I have to take the trade. I will record that particular session. Okay. And other than that, like my pauses, my everything, I will cut that part. Okay. So the time is 22:24 right now, and I will trade for 1 hour or 1.5 hour from now. And if I find opportunities, my setup, I will trade on the setups. I will trade in BTC, ETH, and Sol. And today, as today's Monday, market of gold also opens up. So let me show you the gold. See, the gold starts ticking. So it's a good sign for us that we can trade in gold also. Okay. So keep tuned, guys, because if I find any trade, I will come back to you and record that thing. So uh, keep watching. I So what I'm saying, I'm just waiting for my setup, and as soon as I find my setup, I will enter. Okay, so this is not a great candle to be honest, but let's wait for 3 more minutes. So why I'm taking this trade? Because market is in up direction, and my setup is also allowing me to take the trade because all the buyers are here. And if the market reaches at the zone again, then buyers will try to push the market again, and I will also take the advantage of that flow and jump in to make my easy scalping. So yeah, I think we just have to wait a bit just to make sure that our entry is good. I think we have to jump in, and I jumped in at 214.67 214.67 long position. Yeah, at this point we jumped in, and our stop loss is at this point 0.36, and our target is first target is this point. Okay, we hit our stop loss at first trade onwards. Okay, so this is very bad. Like there is a massive sell off as soon as we entered the market just flipped. Unfortunate for us, but this is how market moves. I should have waited bit more to just waited more to close this candle, but don't know, guys. As soon as I entered, the market start to reverse. Okay, so our first trade, we booked a loss in our first trade only. That is not good at all. Okay, it's a part of game, and we have to take the loss trade as well. Nonetheless, if we find another opportunity, we will jump back in. So this is very big red candle actually, and if this breaks, if market breaks this level, this buying zone, I will enter in the buying direction because all the buyers, all the buyers were being trapped by this red candle, and we will take the advantage of that situation. But I don't think so. Like this easily. This is just a. I'm marking my order again. As soon as we find a green candle, we will jump back in the in the upward direction, and if we find the red candle to break this, we will jump in the sell side. So we are not biased at any side. We just want our profit. That's it. So it is not that much easy to break this level because there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 um, 6 times the market tried to push this position, but there are buyers who are actively standing at this position to protect this zone. But if there is a massive selling, if there is a big sellers who comes in, then it is easy to break this level. There is not that much power needed to break this. So this is a trademark that our first trade we have to book in loss. It's fine. Let's see what is happening at gold. What is happening at? Okay, so gold is in extremely bullish mode, but this candle is not that much good. As you can see, it is closing in the trying to close in the red zone. 15 minute, 5 minutes candle, like okay. So 5 minutes you can see. So this is the sorry, this is the zone for buyers, and this is the selling zone. Let's see. Just let me remove this volume bar graph. Let's wait for 1 minute and 30 seconds to close this. Okay, what I'm trying here is I will try to trade in the upward direction because the market is in up direction and they are and they are buyers at this particular point. So I will wait for the right entry. And although like this is in the saturation phase, we this is the point where we have to avoid the trade, but you can take the advantage of like there are buyers who can buy and there are sellers who can sell at this point. So you can just take that advantage, and market is an uptrend, so there is a high possibility that market will move uh, higher highs. So this is just a pullback, and you can enjoy that pullback by entering at the right point, and you can just book a small profit. So 30 more seconds to go. 3 more seconds to go. Okay, we will not directly jump in, we will just wait for a tick to move downwards there, because that is the good entry. It's not just like you have to jump directly, you have to wait for a setup, and the quantity is like 50 quantities only. And let's wait for the right entry. Or we can avoid this trade if things went off. Let's wait for the trade. I will ping you guys if I find the setup. Hello guys, welcome back. Just look at this, guys. So what I did is I divided my application into three parts. Like this is for gold, and this is for BTC, and this is for Sol. So just to keep my eyes on the trade. Wherever we find the trade, we can enter in the trade. Just look at this Solana, guys. Like, this is the point where our stop loss hit and market start to bounce back in the buying side. So our initial trade is in the buying side only at this point, and market took our stop loss and then reversed. So unfortunate for us. Like, see how big green candles are is is the market making. So this is what disappointment look like. This is see, our assumption is great. Our everything is like on to the point, but our entry is not perfect. And if we missed our entry at this point, like we thought that market will try to move from this point onwards, but what market did is market took our stop loss and then start in the buying zone. So see, 2.25 point gain in just 10 minutes. So this trading is not that easy, guys. Trading is difficult. It seems easy, but it is not, because your entry exit matters a lot in this game. And if your entry is not good, you can't make money. Your assumption, your analysis, your prediction, your probabilities, everything is great, but your entry is not great. Because as soon as you enter the market, market will reverse, and market will take your stop loss, and it will move in that direction that you thought of. But your entry is like 5 to 10 minutes earlier, and it's game over for you. So there is a reversal in the crypto Bitcoin as well. So what I'm looking at the Bitcoin level is, this is in the buying trend, and there is a trend line. So it is respecting the trend line again and again. So they are buyers at this point, and at this point. So what Bitcoin is trying to do is, it is respecting the buyers, and buyers are entering at that position. So you can just see the buyers are here, and I am also thinking to enter at this time, but I think it move a bit in my expectation. And in gold, gold is at 15 minute candle. You can see gold is also in buying trend, and it is pausing at this point. So whenever I see the healthy green candle, I will enter, because if it breaks at this point, then it will go down, but I don't think so it will go down, because there is a high chances and high buying pressure over here. This is the buying pressure, and it will not uh, make the market slip easily. So for the safe side, we can trade in gold with less quantity. So at the 5 minute chart, you can just see this is what gold is trying to do is, I think we can enter in gold with this stop loss. What is that? This stop loss is 1.7. Yeah, a small stop loss, we can enter it. So I'm entering, guys. I entered with the 50 quantities, and let me see my entry point. My entry point is 3635.65. 3635.65. So let me place the long position, 3635.65. 0.65, 0.65, somewhere here, guys. I can't make the exact point, but somewhere here, yeah. And my stop loss is at at this point. So I will take 100 point stop loss, and my target is at this point. So this is our trade that is going on right now. Let's see what is happening at the Bitcoin level. And yeah, this is overstretched. So there is a selling zone at this point. Sellers are active here, 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 and here. Yep. And this is so Solana is trying to Solana is also moving in the channel. And if we find any opportunity, we will enter. Right now, I don't think so. This because it's already too much stretched. You can't find the entry easily. Still 2 minutes to close this candle. Let's see. Let's focus on our gold trade instead. And in gold, it is showing us $2 loss, $6 now. So basically, what I traded according to the logic because there is a buying pressure and it is at the buying zone. If it makes us believe that our position is wrong, it will go down. But I think there is a support, and we can take the advantage of that support and at least wait for this target. Although, like, it is not easily achievable, but it will. So this is first target, and let's see how it behaves. Crypto will not give you easy money right now because at crypto there is a selling zone over here and short term, and there is a buying zone in the long term. So let's see how it is playing with the emotion of the sellers that are sitting at this point, and and how it will check the emotions of these buyers. So that's a pretty fun game to play with at this point. And at Solana is extremely happy to go in up direction just after taking our stop losses. Okay, gold is at 15.75 now, 2016. Yeah. So gold is also behaving like uh, unpredictable at this point because there is a buying pressure over here, and there are a little bit selling pressure at this point. So whoever wins this race will decide the market market probability. So right now there's a buying pressure. You can easily see there is a buying pressure, and the market is going in the right direction as per our price action and as per our study. It is going in the upward direction, which is quite good. I think our target is quite heavy and quite big. It's fine. Let's see what is happening. Yeah, at say what I said, like there are sellers sitting at this particular position, and they will not easily allow all those buyers to go from here from this area because they are sellers stop losses over here, and they will make the path a bit tough at this particular point, and so we have to wait a bit. We can also find a good trade at Bitcoin, but in Solana we have to wait out more because it's already too stretched, and there might be a low possibility that it will go in the right direction. Gold is behaving uncertainly because there is a rejection, clear rejection over from this point. uh, this is a EMA rejection, like moving average exponential rejection, but we can wait for the candle to close. Like there are 3 minutes left to close the candle, And my analysis is that the market will continue in the higher highs in the long term. So that's why I'm uh, waiting for my trade to move in the right direction. Although like it is taking a bit pullback, and my stop loss is at this point, so you have to be careful about the stop loss as well. Um, I think today is not the day to make any profit, but let's market decide what will happen. Uh, our job is to find the opportunity and jump whenever we find the suitable entry. According to me, this is a suitable entry, and because I see the previous candles are moving a bit up, so that's why I entered at the right position. But market will decide that where it has to go. Um, we can trade in Bitcoin when we see that it will come over here, then there is a right entry to in the upward direction. But for now, we have to avoid this trade. Solana, there is no need to check Solana again and again because it is already at greater point. We can just have faith in our gold. Let's see what gold has to do with this particular trade. So it's already 5 minutes in this trade, and it is testing our patience. It is a roller coaster ride. It is like giving you loss and giving us a certain profit, then giving you loss again. Let's see. 30 more seconds to go to close this candle, and this candle is trying to close in the upward direction. That's a good sign for us as a buyer. So 20 more seconds. Sentiments can change in within seconds. So you have to control your emotions in this market. Like nothing is permanent over here. Like you can see profit in a second and loss in another second. So you have to be like very flexible with your position. If 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 if, if market tells you that you are wrong, just flush out your position. Just square off your position. And if market said that you are right, just hold your position. Just hold your stop. Just hold your trade. So I'm holding my trade actually. So I'm holding my trade for the target. Either my target will come or my stop loss. So I will not square off my position in between either. Like I will properly wait for my target to achieve and my properly wait my stop loss to hit. So it's a fair game. Like you can't do anything about this. If there is a stop loss that has to be hit, it will take your stop loss. Market will take your stop loss. Otherwise, it will reward you with some profit. There is no trade in this particular area. You have to wait a bit. Everything depends on the gold. See what will happen. struggling. Gold is struggling a bit because they are small sellers at this point, and they are buyers at this point. So both are fighting, um, and in this fight, there is a little stop loss, which is waiting, which is like seeing the market. Oh, what are you doing here? But that's how the market moves. You can't rely on anything. 2 more minutes to close this candle. The earlier candle close in is a bit dozy candle. Market is confused like whether to go down or go up, and same goes with this candle as well. Like it is still confused like whether it it should go. 1 more minute to go. Sentiments changes within seconds. Nothing is nothing will give you joy and laughter or disappointment. Everything will change in within seconds. So you have to prepare for both the things. Uh, One more dozy candle, like it is still confused. Market is still confused. Like where it has to go. Like in trade, see in Bitcoin. So there is a little sellers sitting on this point, and they are doing the same thing. They are moving. They're slowing the market down in the downward direction, and so this is the profit booking candles. Like everyone who jumped in the buying side are booking the candles. Profit booking candles are coming, and it will leads to the new sellers actually, because this is the selling point. These are the sellers, these are the sellers, these are the sellers, and market will continue in the lower lows. But let's focus on our trade, like what is happening at this trade, because this importance to this matters to us as well. Like very slow buying coming, like it is not a good sign. I think buyers are not that much interested in buying. We need a one strong green candle to see. Buyers are not that much interested at this point. I am. I will take the stop losses at low at this point. I don't want to take the stop loss big, because if I want to take my stop losses at one like 50, 60 points max, because there is no point, like it is coming back from this point, and it will definitely take your stop loss at this point, and we can enter again, but I don't think so. Like there is point to give the entire stop loss, although like we know that it will come down if it's want to come down like with a massive red candle. We will give 50 point stop loss, and we will jump again if there is a possibility, because we know that it will eventually go up, but when it will go up we don't know. So we have to like wait for our entry, like although like in the previous trade as well, like okay, like it's better to not to talk about previous trade. That's might be a early entry, but her direction is correct, or like we flushed out early. but our speculation and in this trade as well, like our direction is uh, in upward upside, but might be that our entry is not good. See, it is like proving that your entry is not that much good, and yeah, it proved us very badly. So I am squaring off my position, guys. Yeah, what is this, guys? See, it is taking the stop loss of everyone who is sitting here and jumping back again. So let's wait for the proper setup for the proper stop loss. I don't know market knows or not that this market knows the exact point where your stop loss is. So I think everyone's psychology works the same in the market. The human psychology is built same in the same way. Like everyone have put their stop losses where I put my stop losses. So it come down and just took the stop losses and went away. And and you will think that okay, my analysis is great. I have took the trade at the right time, right position. And why it is like reversing and taking my stop loss and going in the direction that I thought of. So this is the whole game actually. Like if this candle closes in the red, big red, we should we should square off our position. It's already like 15 minutes on this particular trade. I think we should square off our position. What is happening at the Bitcoin? Okay, so in Bitcoin there is a breakdown. Okay, we can have a selling order at this point. Let me square off this position first. Let's trade it. I am selling one Bitcoin over here. So my selling order initiated at 112 to 445.37 to 45.37. I don't know where the point is. 45 short position 245 245. Yeah, my stop loss would be like 50 points and my target is at this point. It will not break easily, I know. Let's see what is happening at this trade. 60 point stop. I think today is the day of giving the stop losses. Wherever we are entering, market is taking our stop loss. This is our last trade. If it hits the stop loss, we should avoid trading for today. Like there is already like 150, $180 stop loss that we have given to the market, and that's quite enough. I think we are trapped. What I jumped in, what I thought to when I took this trade. This is a massive red candle. I thought that they are buyers whose stop losses are here, and there is a panic situation in the buyers that oh, market will sell off easily. But unfortunate for us, market trapped us. Market says okay, this is a buying zone actually. So just this is a false breakout, and I will take your stop loss. Yeah, market put us wrong. So, 64. We had a $64 loss at Bitcoin. Let's see what this particular trade has for us. It's also running in $30 $40 stop losses. So it already gave us a $60 stop loss. Not a good trading day for us actually. Back to back two stop losses, and this is the current running trade. We will trade for 10 more minutes, then we will shut our business for today. It's not easy thing. It requires a lot of practice, lots of psychology. $30 $40 loss is going on. The maximum loss we will take at this particular trade is $100, and we are targeting for at least how much point? 5 points, like 6 points, like $300. We're targeting around $300. So it's 1:3 trade. I think so. Yeah, 1:3. We will give $100 to the market, and in return we will take $300 on the market. Let's see what market has for us. Right now, according to the market, it is not in the mood to give you easy profit for today at least. Still $30 loss. $15 loss, 24. Okay. So we are at break even. Yeah. 2.5 minutes more to close this candle. Again with the $30 loss. So it's very volatile at this particular point. Like market is very confused where it should go. Either it will give you a stop loss or it, okay, so it is trying to give you a stop loss very soon. $75 stop, $70 loss is going on. At $100 we will flush out this particular trade. $75, okay. I think it will kick you out for sure. $70 again. 76, 79. $75 again. $70. 40 more seconds to go to close this candle. And this candle is not closing in the green, it is closing in the red. So that means sellers are active at this particular position and they will try to take your stop losses. And if soon as the market moves from this point now, it will move very rapidly in the downward direction because so many buyers are there at this particular green point. So this green zone, so many buyers are there, and if any candle breaks out, it will take all the stop losses of all the buyers who are sitting at this point. So it already took like 30 minutes from like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost 35 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes trade, and nothing is going on. Like either neither we are stop loss, neither we are like flushing away from the market, nor the market is giving any target. So it is hanging us in between like a pendulum. So we are juggling between profit and losses, mostly in the losses. But let's see what is happening at the Bitcoin. See, our thought process is good. We entered at this point. It took a stop loss. Now it is making one. It is making point. It is making downward direction. 200 points. What I have done wrong with you guys? Why are you taking my stop loss and going in that exact that direction that I assumed? Just because my entry is not good, you are doing just like that. I think I'm little bit um, excited or desperate to enter the trade quickly rather than wait for the particular setup for the guys. Like just think about, like, there are so many desperate guys like you who jumped in after seeing this red candle, and market have patience. Market took all those desperate sellers out and moving in the direction where everyone assumed that it will go, and it just gave nice easy 200 points to all those patient sellers. Wow, same thing happens. So what is today's learning? Today's learning is be patient. You know that you are right, you know your analysis. There is nothing wrong in your analysis. There's some you are reading the price action like a pro, but you have to work on your entry level. You don't have to be desperate. Market is going nowhere. What is happening at the gold? Yeah. So you are a bit desperate at your position. Practice patience. PP. It's also testing our patience actually in the stop loss. Like we can easily flush out this just practicing. It is like testing your patience, like whether you should stay, because as soon as you square off your position, I will go up. Okay, 97, so it is hitting our stop loss. I'm closing my trade, guys. Let's wait for one more minute. 110, 111. Okay, so it's quite clear that it crossed our stop loss. Just waiting 30. Okay. Guys, I squared off my position because this will break out the green zone and will start making big red candles. So overall today's day and with I traded three trades and we ended up in, okay, let me see what is happening. Okay guys, like I think so like there is a glitch in the application because this $60 loss is also there, and it for some reason it didn't take in the order book, but we took three trade today. So what we took three trade today, we lost in all the three trades. So loss three trades. Biggest loss is $137. This came in the gold, and this came in Solana, and one more $60. So today 237 plus 60, almost $300 loss. So we have $300 loss. Okay guys, I think this is not our day today. Learning is like we have to practice patience, although like our market is right, our reading is right, everything seems to be right, but our trade is flushed out every time we think of. Same goes with here, like we entered at this point and market reverses. Market went in our direction, but we entered earlier and it took our stop loss. Oh guys, I'm just cutting off this video, and yeah, it's fine. Like we are just training our mindset, and it's happen. This is the day that you have to learn a lot. That you can only learn by your mistakes, and I committed like two to three mistakes, and that resulted in penalty. So I will work on what went wrong. So three trades went wrong, and most of that in both the trades, I need to be a little bit patient just to wait for my setup. I need not to be desperate. That's what today's learning was all about. See you guys. See you tomorrow, and hope you are doing great. Bye.